Thank you. And I think up next we have Michael R.J. Roth, and
Yep.
so Michael's been part of DSA since what, the 90s or a lot.
Well, it was 2002 or something like that.
You've been around for a long time, writing
Yeah.
and being a part of us, and we've really gotten to know you this year because you've been zooming in on our open mics and doing our showcases and stuff, and it's really exciting to have you here. But you've moved all over the place. You've lived in northern New Mexico, and then you lived in Virginia, and now you're back in Albuquerque. So you've moved around a lot. Are you settled? Are you going to be there? Is that your final move, Albuquerque, or you're not going to say?
Yeah, I guess you don't really know until the gravestone's set in place.
So you don't
Travel.
have a plot there. You're going to be buried in Albuquerque.
I don't know.
You don't know.
They'd find my body in the desert somewhere, howling or something. I don't know.
Oh, now that sounds like a line in one of your songs.
Yeah, I know. It's I'm so grateful for all the happy people, like Lynn in the world. 'Cause,
Michael is such folks out there. Michael is such a great lyricist, and so he's got a number of songs that were in the semifinalists. In the song contest, one of them from the Americana category, and then he had a number of songs from the best songs of the meeting. So, which one are you going to do first in the first round, Michael?
well, I thought I'd start with one called "Just to Keep Breathing." It's
Uh,
a song I found by the side of the road in Bernalillo, which I'm right along the Rio Grande. Just a couple. Actually, it's about 20-minute walk from where I am. If you
Rio
see
Rancho, actually, isn't it Rio Rancho where you are?
the Rancho, yeah. So the mountains there behind me. If you see the little white haze that's over there where the tree line is, that's the river. That's the Rio Grande, and so that and right along that is the Camino Real, which is like the historic road that the Spanish took. Runs along the pueblos. I'm sandwiched between a couple of pueblos here. It's kind of interesting, anyway. So yeah, I was driving down that road one day and um, I was driving by the New Mexico Department of Corrections, the Office of Probation and Parole, and I don't know, somehow that caught my attention, and that's sort of made me. I don't know. I started to channel this lady I envisioned in there.
And this was even before the I Can't Breathe thing that was happened last summer, right?
It has nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
No, it's not a protest song. This is I don't know, just a voice crying out in the wilderness. So I didn't know. I never got into political songs, but this is more of a, I guess I think of it as a spiritual song, not a religious song, but a spiritual one.
A
So
song right out of the land of enchantment.
Land of Enchantment, right? And it sure is. And you can see that even the sun is more colorful here. Yeah. So here it is. She's got a steady job down at probation and parole. She got it out of high school, maybe 20 years ago. The girlfriends she knew then are all married off, except the one in prison and the one that owns a flower shop. She has a boyfriend she keeps in a photo. The future floats by down a dark, empty street. A discarded wrapper from somebody's dream, in a world that's protected by rockets, comes to an end. In the words of the prophet, she can't believe the things she believes in and sings just to keep breathing. La, da, da, la, da, da. At the table in the kitchen, she picks apart some chicken bones for a vision of the Virgin or some kind of woman. Cottonwood branches beat time on the shutters. A lowrider stalks with the thunder of drummers. She waits for tomorrow, but morning has broken. Future floats by down a dark, empty street, a discarded wrapper from somebody's dream, in a world that's protected by rockets, and comes to an end. In the words of the prophet, she can't believe the things she believes in and sings just to keep breathing. La, da, da, da. La, da, da, da. Her friends and her family tell her she's pretty. When she looks in the mirror, it's cracked and it's dirty. She sleeps in a bedroom where somebody died once. There's nothing to fear, according to science, and her lips are the color of violence. The future floats by down a dark, empty street, a discarded wrapper from somebody's dream, in a world that's protected by rockets, comes to an end. In the words of the prophet, she can't believe the things she believes in and sings just to keep breathing. La, da, da, da. La, da, da, da. La, da, da, da. So you can see why I'm grateful for happy people.
That song though. I mean, you're good sad, good sad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I love New Mexico, it's got my heart second to Texas. I
Mhm.
spent some summers there, and then when I was playing in the band, we played all the time in New Mexico. Ruidosa was a big place that we played, but we played other places around too. But so I miss going to New Mexico. Used to go to Ruidosa and stay with my friend Nancy Reinders, who was a member of the Dallas Songwriters Association, and she sold her place, and so we're not going out there anymore, and it's sad. I need to take time to just go on out there anyway. Such a beautiful country.
Yeah,
Oh,
there aren't many places where you can like walk outside after breakfast and see a bunch of hot air balloons in the
oh, I
sky.
know that festival. Oh man,
It's not
festival.
just the festival. I mean, I think some people use it for commuting.
You're not serious.
Well, I don't know. I was walking down by the Rio Rancho kind of city hall there, and actually there was a balloon landing in the parking lot. So I was wondering if somebody was like, this is New Mexico. I wouldn't put it past, you know, someone to actually commute to work by a hot air balloon. Why not? Saves on gas. Well, I don't know if it saves on gas. It depends on the gas. But
That's what the wizard did, right?
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
or Dorothy. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, come back, Barb. We could use some people here. Everybody's been driven away.
I love New Mexico. Oh, it's just such beautiful land. Well, we're going to hear more from you, Michael, in the next round because you got a few more songs to do. You are going to do either Gun for Hire or Ruins of Our Age. Which one is that?
Well, I thought I'd start with "Gun for Hire." After that uplifting song, I thought it needed some balance, and so this is sort of is trying to be kind of like Johnny Cash during his death metal phase. So yeah.
All right.
Anyway, all you lovers out there. I know this probably doesn't sound like an old guy song, but I used to be a lot younger. Our love was blazoned on the streets, and bold graffiti on the walls. Tougher than the rough concrete, louder than a wake-up call. Now up on stage with the lights ablaze, you even make the light look dark with your hand upon an empty space. Gutted by your savage heart amid the snakes of 1,000 wishes, you turn away from the angel choir, blowing kisses like a gun for hire, like a gun for hire, like a gun for hire. When fame drove up in a limo car, you dropped me like a cigarette. You pawned off all your love for art in the backseat of the private jet. Now up on stage with the lights ablaze, you even make the light look dark with your hand upon an empty space. Gutted by your savage heart amid the snakes of 1,000 wishes, you turn away from the angel choir, blowing kisses like a gun for hire, like a gun for hire, like a gun for hire. Although you have no use for me, your name is still carved on my wrist. Your shining face burns in my dreams. It only hurts me when you miss. Now up on stage with the lights ablaze, you even make the light look dark with your hand upon an empty space. Gutted by your savage heart amid the snakes of 1,000 wishes, turn away from the angel choir, blowing kisses like a gun for hire, like a gun for hire, like a gun for hire.
I love that song. I always think it's Bruce Springsteen singing that song when I
Yeah,
hear
there you go. I like that. Yeah, it's the only song of mine that comes with a restraining order.
it. Michael coming up, and Michael's going to do The Ruins of Our Age. Is that correct, Michael? I love that title.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
This was
I
in,
know. I gotta see if I can get it up because Len's kind of ruined my mood.
oh,
Made me all bubbly and happy. I don't know.
Hey, I could do one that'll really bum you out at
Okay.
another point. Okay.
All right. Anyway, well, luckily this is on the same theme, love, just kind of different attitude. Yeah, did I interrupt you, Barb? You were going to say something else there.
You're cool. I can't remember if I was going to say something.
Okay. Well, good. Yeah. All right. The ruins of our age. Oh, got to take the parking brake off. He put the sky in his pocket in case he needed a way out. He had a plan, a girl down at the diner where all the girls hang out. He knew a good thing when he saw one, and she had that shimmering skin. He felt naked in the Garden of Eden, dreaming up an original sin. Amid the gleaming machines that ride to lonely places, and the buildings that keep us encaged, we never seem to manage to be who we mean to be, and we are the ruins of our age. His dreams caught on her finger like string on the motor of a boat. He believed he had to linger while she untangled the words in his throat. But all his doubts and insecurities made the passion turn lukewarm. She cut him down, then she released his heart. Like a kite in a lightning storm, he fell on a hard truth that broke his heart. The world is sustained by the whispers of lovers when they go silent under the covers. The world falls apart. Amid the gleaming machines that ride to lonely places, and the buildings that keep us encaged, we never seem to manage to be who we mean to be, and we are the ruins of our age. Yes, we are the ruins of our age.
Right.
All right.
Mike, you have such great titles and your lyrics are so good. We really enjoy it. And we've heard these songs a lot in the open mics and on the showcases on Saturday. And we're just so glad that you're part of our group. And Lynn, I meant to tell you that too. We're just so happy that you're part of Dallas now, even though you're living in Florida and Michael's there in New Mexico. We just love having you guys as part of our community.
And we're so grateful that you guys have made a home for us in your places out there.